let's get started. Okay, so we're continuing on our three-dimensional shapes. We have done the rectangular, but see, now I'm going to swap them and say rectangle today when I'm supposed to say triangle. This is a problem. Okay, so today we're doing triangular prisms. Okay, yes, triangular prisms. And the last time we did rectangular prisms. Whew. So we'll be doing the volume and surface area of rectangular prisms. I think the one thing I forgot to speak about is the word prism, okay? The difference between prism and pyramid. Does anybody actually know the difference? I'm so curious to know if anyone knows the difference between a prism and a pyramid, just so you can visualize it in your head what it looks like. As for us, we only focus on prisms because that's what's in the syllabus, but I want to know if you guys know what pyramids are. Yes, yeah?
Hello, ma'am.
Hello.
Ma'am, I think like a pyramid has like a square base and a prism doesn't.
Okay, not quite. Remember, they can be a rectangular prism and a rectangular pyramid. So what would the difference between those two be? Does anybody know? Like the chat is awfully quiet. Here's the only one who's like, let me see. Maybe I know. Nope, nobody knows. Okay, let me just tell you guys. Guys, in a prism, okay, think about the rectangular prism we dealt with the last time. In a prism, you have the same base at the top and the bottom of your shape. So let's look here. Says a triangular prism has two identical triangular bases. So do you see that this triangle that is at the top of the shape will be the same triangle at the bottom of the shape? Okay, so that would be a prism. And then along the sides of the shapes, what are all these shapes? What are these that go along the side of the triangles? What do we call these shapes? In other words, this dude over here and that one on that side and this one on this side. What type of shapes are they? Look carefully. Maybe my color is making you dizzy. Let me rub it out. They're rectangles. Thank you very much, Mikhail. So in a prism, you have two of the same shape at the top and at the bottom, and then surrounding them are a bunch of rectangles, right? In a pyramid, you only have one of the shape. So you have a base that is a triangle, okay? And then they all go up to a little point. So instead of, not these birds shouting at my window, like I'm finna throw a shoe, I'm kidding. So instead of having a bunch of rectangles going around the shape, what do you have in the case of a pyramid? Guys, a pyramid is made of what shape? Think of the pyramids in Egypt. They're made from what shapes? What shapes are on the sides of pyramids? A triangle. Thank you very much, Mikhail and Nikita. So that's the difference. Okay, a prism, okay, any prism has two bases and a pyramid only has one base. So in the case of a pyramid, you'd have like something like this. Let's say you have a square at the bottom, okay? This square, no, I'm going to use this black one, goes up like that to the point. So the first face is a triangle. Then you have another one on the side that goes like that way. That's another triangle. And then you have another one that goes like that way. Do you see that they all meet at a point at the top? So those are pyramids. You know that you have one base. There's only one base that's at the bottom. And the rest are triangles. And in a prism, you have two bases, top and bottom. And the rest are rectangles. Okay. So next time they ask you what's the difference between the two, you know. Nikita, I don't want to talk about my drawing, girl. You don't want to know the history of my drawing in this place. It's a very touchy subject, but thank you. Okay, so we've established what a rectangular prism is. Now let's look at if we unravel. I still haven't figured out what the correct word is, but we make it like this. Yeah, the shapes is opened. I don't know. But yes, if we unravel, deconstruct. But Simone has been sitting with the word.
Is that the word though?
Deconstruct means we're taking them apart, but technically yes, but it's better than unravel, isn't it?
I don't know.
Guys, we're doing this to the shape. Okay, we're doing that. So these are all the faces of a triangular prism, and we've already spoken about it. First, you have two triangles that are exactly the same. So this one would probably be at the top of this triangular prism if we closed it up, and this is the one that was the base. Okay, so these are exactly the same triangle. Okay, and then we're gonna have how many rectangles, guys? How many sides of this triangle have to be covered by rectangles? A triangle has how many sides? We have to cover them all. Thank you. Okay, so we're going to have 3 rectangles because they cover each side. Look here, the first one's going to cover there, the second rectangle over there, and the third one down over here. Now, what you guys need to remember is these rectangles are not necessarily the same rectangle. Okay, so you can't do that thing where we're like, okay, 3 times that and 5 times that. Okay, that you cannot do. You have to work out the area of each triangle separately. Okay. Zintle, is it Mali? I don't know what's going on, but it's hi, welcome to the lesson. So in this case, unfold, guys. We don't know English. This is why we teach maths. Okay, it's fine. I'm not feeling bad about it. It's fine. So when we're working up the surface area, remember surface area means we want the area of all our surfaces put together. So in a triangular prism, how many surfaces do we want? Look at the net or look at the actual shape. How many areas do we want to end up with? If we want to work out the total surface area of a triangular prism. Let's hear. Guys, if we're working out, yes, yeah, please change it. Whew. If we want to work out the surface area of a triangular prism, how many areas do we expect to have before we add them up, guys? Remember, we have to add the areas of all of these shapes. So I'm going to name them. I'm going to number them. So we're going to have area 1, area 2, which is the 2 triangles, right? Area 3, area 4, and area 5. Do you guys see what I mean? So when you're doing the calculation for these areas, you need to end up with 5 areas that you are adding, but 1 and 2 are exactly the same. So we usually say 2 times this area. Okay, are we with me? No, it feels like we're not. We're very quiet. Okay, let's look at this triangular prism. I almost said rectangular. Triangular prism. It has been, let me scroll up, unfolded into a net for us because we want the surface area, as in we want the areas of all of the surfaces that you can see in this shape. There we go. Okay, now I'm going to name them to avoid problems. Ne? Area 1, area 2, area 3, and then we have our 2 triangles, which will be area 4 and 5. They are the exact same triangle. Okay, cool. So now let's look at the information that we've been given. We have been given that in our triangle. First of all, what do these little kolikis mean again? What does this mean? What do those mean? Remember, we have to participate. You can't just play the lesson and sleep. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, guys. So if that side is 3 centimeters, then we know that our third side of this triangle is also 3 centimeters. Okay, wonderful. Now, I need you guys to listen to me carefully, right? We're with me. If the rectangle that covers the side needs a dimension, what will it be? This rectangle, it's this rectangle over here. Let me highlight it. This rectangle that covers my right side is the one that is highlighted in blue now. Now we have our 12 centimeter. What would be the breadth for this rectangle? Let's see. So this rectangle, if you fold it in, it covers the whole side of this triangle, right? That means the breadth for the rectangle is how much? Look carefully. So Tabila said 8. Is that the correct one? The one that I've highlighted blue, not the one at the bottom. This one on the right-hand side. On the right-hand side. Nikita says 12. Let me hear what everybody else says. 12, 3, 12. The breadth, okay? Not the length, the breadth. So the shortest side of this rectangle. What do we think? Okay, there's a lot of answers going on in the chat. So let's look carefully, guys. So I'm talking about, I'm going to highlight just the outsides of this rectangle to help you see it properly. I'm talking about this guy over here. Okay, that's the guy I'm talking about. I want the dimensions of that guy. So we know that the length is 12 centimeters, isn't it? It's right there. The height of the prism is the length of the rectangle, so it's 12. I want to know how long this side is. How long is this side? That one over there. Nice. Do we see it, guys? So if it's 3 for the triangle, it has to be 3 centimeters for the rectangle. I'm going to stop there and have a little check-in. Did I lose anyone during my explanation? Do you understand why the breadth of this rectangle will then be 3 centimeters? Because it covers the 3 centimeter side of my triangle. Do we get it? No queries? Okay, I don't see anyone asking a question, so I'm guessing I didn't lose anyone. Wonderful. And since this is an isosceles triangle, and we have established that this side is also 3 centimeters, that means my breadth of area 1 will also be how much? My breadth of area 1 will also be 3 centimeters. Okay, if you understand this once, I promise you it gets easier. Okay. Just imagine you are unfolding it. Okay, so now do we have all the dimensions we need to find the areas? If this height is 12 centimeters, do you agree that the height of this shape doesn't change anyway? It's 12 centimeters everywhere, right? So if this is 12 centimeters, then the length of A2 is also 12 centimeters. And the length of A1 is also 12 centimeters. Okay, I think now we have everything we need. So I'm going to ask you, area 1, what kind of shape is shape 1? Where I wrote A1, which will be area 1, what kind of shape do you have there? A rectangle, beautiful. Formula for area of a rectangle? Formula for area of a rectangle? Thank you. Length times breadth. And we have established that the length is 12 and the breadth is 3. So my area for shape number 1 is 36. Thank you very much, Wady. 36, it's been given in centimeters squared. I've done area 1. Now I have area 2. Is still a rectangle, so length times breadth. This time, I want you guys to tell me what the length and breadth are. What's the length of area 2? I'm here now. I'm on the shape in the middle. Area 2, length 12 still. Thank you. Thank you, Nikita. And the breadth. What is our breadth, guys? Thank you very much. 8. So then the area would be how much? I always don't have my calculator. Guys, it's because I love my calculator so much. It's so pretty. So I put it far away. 12 times 8. Thank you very much. 96 centimeters squared. And then we have area 3, which is exactly the same as area 1 in this case. So they're not always the same. So I advise that you just go through the whole motion again. Okay, I'm going to do it again. 12 times 3, which is 36 centimeters squared. Now we are left with the two purple areas. What kind of shape are those? Let me say area 4 and area 5. They're triangles. So give me the formula for area of a triangle. Area 4 is... Oh, I actually realized we don't have all the information we need. What's missing for me to work out my area of a triangle? Thank you, Cheta. So we have to do half base times height. But what's missing? What's missing in the triangle that we can't work out this area, guys? Look carefully. Anybody have an idea? Perpendicular height. You're fantastic, Cheta. Look here, guys. This 3 centimeters, they wrote it incorrectly. It belongs to that side. Do you see that we do not have our perpendicular height? This guy belongs over here. Look at the original shape. That means we're missing our perpendicular height, which we need for the... There we go, Pythagoras. So let's do Pythagoras. Okay, let's do Pythagoras. So that means I'm going to have to name my triangles. I'm going to say A there, B over there, and C in the middle. So we are in this triangle over here. Tell me what squared plus what squared gives you what squared. I need to see if you guys know the correct sides for Pythagoras. That was terrible highlighting skills. So this is triangle ABC. I just named it. Which one squared plus which one squared will give you what squared? Which side? Okay, let me start off because we're awfully quiet. I am going to start off by saying AC squared plus which one? AC is this one going up and down. So it's AC squared plus anyone? Someone? Good. Is it plus BC squared or plus AB squared? See, I gave you options. So is it plus BC or plus AB? Thank you. Plus BC squared equals what? There's only one side left, guys. Equals what? AB squared. Thank you. And then someone has substituted for me, but not quite correctly. If this whole base is 8, then... Ooh, what just happened? If the whole base is 8, then how long is BC, guys? The whole one is 8. So BC is what? Thank you. It is 4. Plus 4 squared equals 3 squared. That doesn't make sense. Wait. Something's not right. Hypotenuse cannot be smaller than one of the other sides. Do we see that? Am I the only one who saw that? No? Hypotenuse cannot be shorter than the other two sides. Which means what? So this is 3 and that's 4. That's 5. Oh my gosh. Okay, we've been using the wrong dimensions this whole time. Yay! Isn't that fabulous? Isn't that fabulous? That took me the whole question to figure out what was wrong. I'm tired. And we just used the wrong dimensions like 10 times just now. There, 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 there. Okay. Look, guys. Think of a right angle triangle. Right? if this guy is 3, whatever goes there has to be smaller than 3, right? Because we are saying the smaller sides plus added together have to equal 9, because it's 3 squared. 4 squared is already bigger than 9. Do you see what I mean? So it cannot be, that means 3 is actually our height. It is not the side of the triangle. Are we with me? Everyone who wasn't concentrating has lost it at this point. So the smaller side cannot be bigger than the bigger side. I don't know how to say it, but the hypotenuse has to be the longest side. Okay, at least that Tando has gotten it. Everyone else, I don't know if they got it. Okay, let me have a check in for you guys. Oh, did you get it? Did you? Okay, wonderful. So then the 3 has to be the perpendicular height. So the 3 was the height. They had given us the height. That means what we were supposed to find, thank you very much, Sia, was the side of the triangle, these ones. Are we with me now? Thumbs up, thumbs down. So the 3 was actually the perpendicular height. Okay. Oh, Sia, I'm guessing you wanted to do a thumbs up. The way your hand just vanished. All right, seems like we're with me. So if you see something like that in the test, guys, please don't continue going, okay? If you see that your hypotenuse is smaller than the other two sides, you must already know, like, something is not right, because the hypotenuse has to be the bigger one. You can't say to me 16 plus something equals 9. Like, do you hear that? That doesn't make sense. So if you catch yourself doing that in an exam, don't panic. Just look at it and be like, oh, figure it out, and then restart. Okay. So actually, the 3 is the height, which means this will be 4 centimeters. Is there anyone who remembers my Pythagorean triplet? Is there anyone who remembers the Pythagorean triplet? I'm taking chances now to try and see if you guys remember. If the two sides are 3 and 4, then the hypotenuse is... Never mind. We don't remember. It's fine. Let's just do Pythagoras and find the hypotenuse. Okay. Okay, we're back to Pythagoras. Back to AC squared plus, thank you, Nikita, AC squared plus BC squared. This time with the right dimensions equals AB squared. So AC we've been given is 3 squared plus BC, you guys said it's 4, because if the whole length is 8, then half of that is 4 squared equals AB squared. That means 9 plus 16 is AB squared. Is 25. Let me see in the chat if anyone got it. Nope, not yet. Therefore, AB is 5. That makes more sense. That makes more sense. Okay, now we finally have the correct side for this triangle. So that side is 5. And this one is 5, which means the breadth is 5. And the breadth is 5. I'm glad you guys are still with me. I'm glad. So then the real calculation would be 12 times 5. How much is that? How much is 12 times 5 for 2 rectangles? Let's hear. There we go. 62. So our 2 rectangles were 60. And do we have enough information for the triangle? Yes, we do. Half of base times height. How much is my base for this triangle? How much is the base for my triangle? Anyone? The base, remember the base is where the height is perpendicular. So if this is the base, the height must do like so. There we go. Half of base, which is 8, times the height, which is the one that goes like so. How much did we say that is, guys? The perpendicular height. Thank you, Oliver. Oliver, you've been very quiet. I'm so glad to see you. And then what is a half times 8 times 3? Let's see. Okay. Thank you, Nikita. 12 centimeters squared. But we have two of the same triangle. So what are we going to do with the area of the triangle? If there are two of them that are exactly the same and they have the exact same area, what are we going to do with this area? Times it by 2. So at the end, when we say, I'm going to do this to try and make some sort of, that was hectic. Guys, that was my attempt at drawing a straight line. Whoop, there we go. So then, TSA, which is total surface area, equals 12 plus 12, unless you already times it by 2 up there, plus 60, plus 60, plus 96. Let's hear our calculated boffins. How much is 12 plus 12 plus 60 plus 60 plus 96? Yes, that's right, Tando. I just decided to add it twice. So you're either adding 24 or you add 12 twice. It is 186 centimeters squared. Okay. For a moment, I was like, wait, is it 180 or 186? 100 and everyone check my answer quickly. And while you're checking the answer, I'm going to zoom out and have a thumbs up, thumbs down, including the hiccup. Is everyone still with me? Like, I know we got lost for 2 minutes, but I think we quickly. Tando? Yes, Tando.
Hello, ma'am.
Hello.
I wanted to ask, when you were talking about the total area, didn't we have to to get the other triangle, didn't we have to multiply it by 2? Because for area of the first side is 12 centimeters, don't we need to multiply it by 2 for both?
Yes, but look here, Tando. Do you see I added it twice?
Yes, ma'am.
What's 12 plus 12?
12 plus 12 is 24.
And what's 12 times 2?
Ah, I think I'm looking at something else, ma'am.
Okay, so you can either multiply by 2 or add it twice.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Now I'm seeing 240. Mtase, what's going on? Miss Simone said you got 240, so I'm going to go with Miss Simone. 240. Bo, what's going on? 180 to 40. Mtase, guys. You guys are giving me anxiety. 12 plus 12 plus 60. What? Plus 120 plus 24. Oh, it's 240. Did you add the 160? I don't know what you did. I think you missed one of the 60s. Remember, there's two 60s. There's a 60 over here and another one over here. Maybe that's what happened. Okay. So it's 240 centimeters squared. I missed all your thumbs up, but since I got only one question, I'm assuming we are all fine. Screenshotters, let's do the right things quickly. So the surface area of a triangular prism is much more tedious. Ne? It's a lot more work. Because with a rectangular prism, all we do is times by 2, times by 2, times by 2. Here you have to meticulously get the area of every single shape and then add them at the end. So it's a lot more work. Okay, I was planning on doing another one, but because of our little confusion, which I think was healthy for you guys to see that mistakes happen, let us skip over to volume and then the brain break. Okay, let's see. The volume is still the same. Okay, volume is still the same. So remember when we're doing volume, someone said, isn't the volume area of the base times the height? Do you remember that? So regardless of what the base is, obviously in this case, what is our base? What shape is our base? Let's hear. What shape is our base? Anyone still awake? There, nope. Our base for a triangular prism, guys. Thank you. It is a triangle. So the formula for volume actually doesn't change. Okay, volume is usually the area of your base times the big height. So this is what I'm talking about, okay? Area of my base. So I was hoping I can rotate this shape to show you guys a little bit easier. Can I rotate this shape? Nope. Never mind. I can't. I'm pretty sure I can though. I just don't remember how to. But the base is the triangle, right? So pretend the triangle is on the table. So what is the big height of the whole shape? Not the height of the triangle, the height of the whole shape. What is that height for this specific triangular prism? Thank you, Wady. I want to see if more people can see that it is 20. Yes, it is. Okay, so when we say volume, remember, formula for area of volume for area of a triangle is half of the base times the small height, right? Because that's the height inside the triangle, times the big height, which is the height of the whole shape. Get into the habit of writing it like this so that you can differentiate between the two heights. So I'm going to ask you guys, half of, what's the base of my triangle? The base of the triangle. Remember, the base is the one where the perpendicular height is doing like so. So in this specific triangle, let's hear what is the base. Wady says 8. Nikita says 10. Chedza 8, 8. Okay, Nikita, remember the base is the one at the bottom. This one that does this one is the height, okay? So the base for this specific triangle is 8 centimeters. Now, what's my perpendicular height of the triangle, the small h? Which one is small h? Small h? Nice, we're getting the hang of this. Times, what is big H? What is big H? Remember, big H is the height of the whole shape. Everything. Thank you, guys. Do you see the difference? So the only difference here is to differentiate between the two heights. Now let's see. Multiply 8 times 10 times 20 times a half. Nikita says 800. And who gave me my units so nicely? Let me check. Lucanio. Thank you very much. 800 centimeters cubed. I think this went much quicker than surface area. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Do we understand volume? So it's always area of the base times height. So I'm going to do this so you guys can write that formula down. So regardless of what the base is, okay? If it is a rectangular prism, then area of the base is what? Length times breadth, because it's a rectangle. Do you guys see? It is. It's much easier than surface area, I promise you. Are there any questions before I move on? No. Okay. Hands up for my brain break, please. So we're going to have a brain break, do 1 or 2 a bit challenging ones, and then we're going to be off to do the quiz. Setabile?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, let me get to the questions. There we go. Would you rather only be able to watch Friends or only be able to watch Keeping Up with the Kardashians for a whole year? You can only watch one show. Which one would you choose?
Friends.
Friends.
Yep.
If I'm being honest, I'd also choose Friends. I'm curious to see who would choose the Kardashians. Okay, Tando has already chosen Kardashians. I don't know, Tando. I don't know.
Well, I used to watch the Kardashians,
I never did.
and honestly, I'd rather watch Friends. For a whole year, only one show. I'd rather watch Friends.
Guys, I never did watch the Kardashians. I watched like 2 seconds, and all I heard was them talking like, and I'm not like, and they were way too slow for me. I was like, I can't do this. I'm waiting for your sentence, and it's not convincing. I've been here for 10 minutes, like, and yeah, and they're shaking their salads. I was like, tap out. I'm done. Done. Finished. Don't watch it, Miss Simone. Save yourself. Save yourself. We are back to Zinja's iPhone. This one is not serious about her name. Hello? Mila? Is it Mila? I think I remember correctly. Not really. You can unmute. Are you on your phone? Mali, are you on your phone? I think if you're on your phone, you're supposed to like swipe left or right, and then there's a button that says speak. Because I did say, oh, geez. Okay. I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to do it. Just keep trying, okay? If you figure it out, then you can unmute and we'll talk. Okay. Nikita, are you there?
I'm here, ma'am.
Okay, let's hear. Would you rather have a friend who is always honest or one who is always cold?
One that is always honest, ma'am.
Nikita, you're gonna walk out and you'll be like, hey, that outfit is terrible. Terrible, terrible. Hate
It's
it.
fine. At least you have the honest opinion.
Be like a horrific outfit. What you don't work with. Imagine. Yeah, guys. I choose kindness over anything. I'm sorry. Imagine. It's like, who's that smell? Is it you? Woo! I would actually die.
I'd rather not have a friend then.
I would actually die.
Why?
Imagine you cook for them and they're like, ooh, ew. Bleh. Imagine self-esteem on. Now, Nikita, please. Yo, guys, you are choosing dangerous. You're making dangerous decisions. You know that. See ya. You're next. Sia's been laughing. Would you rather touch a used tissue or a used bandage?
Oh, ma'am, when you say tissue, like what did the person do with the tissue?
You don't know. You just see it like you just see the tissue and you're like, or a bandage. Okay, bandages give it away. They are red, they are brown, they are everything. Yoo.
Is
So
that
which
an
one?
option? Yo, ma'am, I used bandage.
I love it when you guys go into like crisis mode. You're like, what?
Ma'am, I used bandage is kind of better because okay, but the tissue has more germs, you know?
One is about to kill you. She's going through the most on her side. Oh my goodness. Mr. Bonasia are finishing me, guys. They are ending me. Like I can't. Oluhle, are you ready? It's the last one. Whew.
Hello,
I always say, would you
how are
rather wear
you?
an outfit made entirely of toilet paper or entirely of garbage bags?
I think what toilet paper, garbage bags. I think I would go for garbage bags.
You know how hot it is. Oh,
It is, but I'd rather
just
go for
woo,
garbage.
that black. Woo. Yeah,
Like
but if
imagine
someone
wearing
steps on your
garbage
toilet paper dress, how do you and it's chai?
bag. Oh my word, garbage bags.
I need to stop it. I'm laughing too much. Guys, we're having too much fun. This is a maths lesson. After this, we're doing a difficult. Whew. Okay, you guys have killed me today. Oluse's laughing. Sia's laughing. Kamukhel, imagine taking tissue. At least when it rains, you take cover, ne? Imagine tissue and someone just steps on it, ne? And oh yes, you know that sound when it's and you don't even know where. Like it's gone. Half your outfit is weg. Yo, our guys. My friends would do that too. They'll throw water on you and be like, ha ha. Sia, I wanna hear what Sia says.
Okay, ma'am, I have a question.
Okay.
Okay, ma'am, isn't a zombie bite can turn a person into a zombie?
What?
Like when a zombie bites you, isn't you also turn into a zombie?
Yes.
And if a vampire bites you, isn't you also turn into a vampire? But
Yeah.
what if a zombie and a vampire bite each other at the same time? Who will turn first? And what will they turn into?
I'm leaning more towards the vampire will turn into a zombie. I don't know why, but like I really think the vampire will turn into a zombie because like
What will
there's no
the
blood
zombie
for the
turn
vampire
into?
to even do anything. Like if a vampire bites a zombie, there is no blood, so it ain't gonna do anything. It's just gonna be bah, done. You have holes. It's chai. So the zombie, I don't know how the zombie stuff works. Look, I don't even want to go into it because I'm gonna be disgusted in 2 minutes. But I think it's gonna turn into a zombie. It's gonna be an exotic zombie, and it will be a zombie. David. Whew. I'm gonna start looking for more questions like that. Sia has given me an idea for our next brain break. Yeah, let's start. Yeah, let's explore the wilderness. Okay, I'm done. I'm done. Are you guys ready? We're done playing. We're done playing. We're done playing. Give me 2 seconds. We're done playing. There we go. Okay, let's end off strong. Let's end off strong. Okay, a triangular prism is given. In case you can't see it. Okay. The triangular prism is given. First one says, calculate the volume of this prism in cubic centimeters. Now we have a problem. What's happening with the units for that shape? What's happening with the units for the shape? Anyone? Yes, there's a lot going on there. So now, since they asked for it in centimeters cubed, we need to convert everyone to centimeter cubed. So let's start over here at the bottom. 80 millimeters. How do I convert that to centimeters? How do I convert millimeters to centimeters, guys? Yes, it is 8, but how did you get to 8? You divide by 10. We need to learn now. There we go. There we go. Now we have meters. How do I convert meters to centimeters? So it's 0.14 meters. I need to something, and then that'll be something centimeters. 0.14, how is it converted to centi? Centi is 100. Remember, you were so close, sweetie. Thank you very much, Oliver. Times 100. So then it's how many centimeters? How many centimeters, guys? It is 14. I have a feeling scientific notation here is shaky, but it's fine. Okay, so we've converted everyone to centimeters. What's the formula for the volume again? Volume is the area of base, which in this case is a triangle, right? It is a triangle. So what is the volume? Someone needs to either unmute or send it in the chat and tell me the volume. Here we go. Yes, Tabile.
It's half BH times the big H, the big height.
There we go. Okay, guys, let's substitute. Half of what's the base of my triangle?
It is it 8 centimeters?
Yes, because they asked for it in centimeters. And then my perpendicular height for the triangle.
Is 6 centimeters.
There we go. And then the big height.
Is 14 centimeters.
There we go. Now let's all go to our calculators and tell me how much the volume is. Okay, please check if that is correct. 336 cubic centimeters.
Yes.
Wonderful. Thank you very much, Setabile.
Welcome, ma'am.
Okay, guys, someone in the chat asked me, where did I get the divide by 10 and the times by 100? Remember, these are conversions, okay? You need to go check your conversions. How do we get from millimeters to centimeters to meters to kilometers? Okay, so from millimeters to centimeters, you divide by 10. Here, you divide by 100. If you're going the other way around, you times by 100 and you times by 10. You need to learn your conversions, okay? Okay, we've answered A. B, what is capacity again? Capacity, does anybody remember capacity? 1 milliliter is equal to how many centimeters cubed? Yes, say Tabile.
Is equal to, is it 306 and 36, ma'am?
Oh, you're already answering. So it's 336 milliliters. Thank
Liters.
you very much. That is correct. Okay, so the conversion says, remember guys, if you don't know your conversions, 1 centimeter cubed is equivalent to 1 milliliter. Okay, C, calculate capacity in liters. I'm not sure if you guys know this one. 1 liter is how many milliliters? You should know this one. Yes, Setabile.
Ma'am, I already know the answer.
Okay, let's hear.
It's 36, it's 33.6 liters.
33.6. Are you sure?
Yes, ma'am, I'm sure.
1 liter is how many milliliters? Let's start there.
Oh, it's okay. Wait,
1 liter.
Okay, so it's 3.36 liters.
So 1 liter is 100 milliliters. Is that what you say? I'm just checking. I'm just checking.
Is it not, ma'am?
I'm asking. Let's ask in the chat. Guys, milli is how many? Is it 100? Only centi is 100, remember?
Okay, it's 1,000, ma'am.
Here we go. 1,000 milliliters. So we divided by 1,000, right?
Yes,
So how many liters is this?
it's 336 liters.
Thank you very much. Setabile, thank you. So brave. City is only one with hand up. Yeah. Number D, calculate the volume in cubic meters. Now, I don't want you guys to go and convert all of the units. I could we learned how to convert. So to go from, at this point, we have cubic centimeters. We want to go to cubic meters. So remember we start with, how do I get from centimeters to meters? How do I get from centimeters to meters again? So Tabile is on fire today. Yes.
You times by 100.
Times by times. Check there.
Divide.
Here we go. Divide by 100. So if it's centimeters cubed, we divide by 100. Are you there? If it's centimeters cubed, then we divide by 100 what? Do we remember?
Meters. I mean 100. Yeah, 100.
Cubed. Remember, we're not only converting normal units, we are cubing them. Do you guys remember? So then it is 336 divided by 100 cubed. Cube, you forgot to cube, Nikita. How much is that? It's basically
It's
1 million. So it is
3,36 meters cubed.
You divide by 100 cubed. You forgot to cube the 100.
It's 0,000336.
There we go. That sounds more like it. 336 meters cubed.
Cubed.
Nice. And then in kiloliters, it's just the same thing because the unit conversion, you just change the units. So it's 0,00033.
336.
There we
kiloliters.
go. Woo! You can use scientific notation, Nikita. So you can say 3,6 times 10 to the power 1, 2, 3, 4, -4 kiloliters. Okay, we're done. You guys need to go learn your conversions. I'm going to test you again in the next lesson.